Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to talk about make body language your superpower. I'm gonna begin the presentation with some questions. How does body language play a key role in order to impact our audience? First of all, I'm going to talk about something like our appearance, our voice projection and tone, our posture and gestures. There are some important points to make our presentation strong and effective. But we are going to talk about the last one, body language. I mean, our posture and gestures to make our presentation and interaction with our audience. Okay. Sometimes we can make our presentation with some movement, stronger, and sometimes our presentation can distract our audience from what we are talking about. For example, we could see on YouTube the speaker, I think his name was Michael Bay. He's under stress and nervous and ignores the audience by doing something like mashing his hand and showing his back, the audience. And these postures and gestures distract the audience, and the audience cannot concentrate on your speaking, on your presentation, and on what you are talking about. Well, today we are talking about three main points to make our presentation strong and effective. First of all, Chan is going to talk about how posture impact communication successfully. Next, Polina is going to talk about how gestures make our message stronger. And finally, Erika is going to talk about how to consider presenting based on the posture of speaker and the audience interaction. Okay? First,
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tan. The first thing that can catch audience attentions are your posture and your position. That is why you need to learn how to stand and where to stand. The first thing I would like to talk about is how to stand. When you communicate with your audience, you need to stand facing them, because you might need to make sure that your audience can catch up with your presentation or your speech. Do not stand turn your back to them and look at the backboard or your screen, something like that, because it is person in front of you who are the recipients, not the screen or projector. So, and then I would like to talk about the example of bad posture that you shouldn't do. The first posture is called, the first posture, don't put your hands in your pocket like this, because it is hard to pass on important message to your audience, because it might look like unprofessional. The second one, don't put your hands on your hip like this, because remember, you're not the commander in the truth. When you stand like this, it makes you look like you are commanding your audience to do something, and you don't want to do that. And the last posture is called fig leaf, like this. It might look not bad or it might look not okay, but it can be because when you try to use your body language like this from this position, it might make you look like you are trying to fashion them. Now, let's talk about what is the best posture. The best posture, you can do it like this. Okay, the first thing. The first thing is close your eye, and then look up to the sky, like this. Next, put your arms up above your head like this, and then drop your arm up beside you. Now, open your eye and look down a little bit, like this. It looks comfortable for your audience to look at you. It's not like too straightforward or too like a professor or teaching something. Then I would like to talk about how to stand. Where to stand. The best place to stand is right in the middle, in the center, in front of your audience. Don't stand at the corner like this, too far from your audience, or stand in front of distractions like window, because it can disrupt your audience attention from you. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Polina, and I'm going to tell you about the gesture. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you about the gestures. Gestures are very important because it helps you and your audience to make a deeper connection. For example, when you use gestures, the audience can understand you better. And also, it helps you as a future speaker because it helps your memory to remember the information better when you speak. I'm going to show you 3 types of gestures: the give, the show, and the chop. For example, I'm very glad to visit this oral communication class. I think it is the best class to improve your English skills and oral skills. The give, when you acting like this, for example, it helps you improve your English skills and oral skills, is the give. This gesture is used when you want to talk about your opinion and option. I think that it's the best class. It's the show. You can use this gesture when you want to explain your emotions, and you can use this gesture. And the chop, it's the best class I've visited. This gesture is used when you want to show the strong opinion. Also, it's very important to use your palms up, not down, and don't use your fingers because it's very rude and the audience don't catch it, don't understand it. It's silly and don't do it. Okay. Also, you don't acting like the dinosaur. I can show you, like, you don't do like this or this. You don't. It's not right. It's not correct. Always remember that the gestures can help you to make the deeper connection with your audience. It's very important to use them. And now we're going to talk about you, about the audience, and Erika, it's your turn.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Are you a speaker who will look at the audience during your presentation? If yes, please raise your hand. Oh, seems like everyone knows that. Okay, thank you. So if you look at the audience, you must notice some people might need your help to wake them up. Yeah, but how? And what can we do? And let me tell you 3 things you can do to bring your audience back to the real world. And the number 1 is the gestures and body language we've been talking about today. And of course, you must know how to do that, and not only do the gestures and postures, and you need to notice every audience. Yeah, not only the eye contact, but also you still need to look at the audience postures. You need to know if there is someone is sleepy or if they are watching their watches and if they are trying to make some notes. And then you will know how you would like to do next. And if your eye contact and body language are not working, then I think it's time to surprise them. Yeah, so, hi, Yuyan.
Hi.
Did you have coffee today?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Unfortunately. Okay, something like that. Or maybe you can tell some jokes or everything you want to do to make you comfortable. And if you think you have a good sense of humor, then you can just tell a joke because everyone loves laughing. I believe that. Yeah. So okay, thank you. That's my presentation.